my God, everybody. Hey, I just came back from Bruce Dickinson at the Revolution, the Mandrake Project. And it was awesome, man. You know, I've been like not wanting to go to shows, and now all of a sudden I've been going to shows, and now I'm loving it. And tonight, man, it's got its claws in me. Because I'm going to Michael Schenker on Saturday, tomorrow. I'm going to see SOD Tribute, Billy Milano, and 2 ex-members of Thrash or Die. Well, they'll always be members. We never fired anybody, so, you know, they were in the last lineup of Thrash or Die. They're with Billy Milano now, so I'll be going to that. Dark Angels coming with Hyrax. Zetro. Steve Zetro Souza. Oh, man, there's a lot of shows coming. Might go to Burning Witches. They're coming too. Thinking about it. But anyway, I went to go see Bruce Dickinson tonight, and it was awesome. And another reason why I got the bug to go to shows again is because I bumped into like some of my friends I haven't seen in a while because I haven't been going to shows. And I hung out with my good friend Chris Briggs all night. All night we hung out. We were up in the upper level against the railing because we were there super early, believe me. The Club Revolution, you need to get either in the pit down there, which I'm too old to do now, or go up or the railing. You need to get the railing. But in order to get in front of the railing, you got to get there early. And me and Chris got there early, and we hung out there all night against the railing talking for hours, man. And I met 3 people that are friends of the channel. When I first got there, this guy called Chris, he pulled up, hey Ralph, and I saw him after the show as well. Another dude called Nelson, who was like, oh dude, almost human, Dr. Fuck. And the last person, I'm sorry I forgot your name. I'm thinking it was a certain name, but I don't want to say what I'm thinking because I might be wrong. But it was cool meeting people that dig the channel, you know? Alright, so the opening band I didn't care for. You know, it was whatever. They were hard-working, rocking. It kind of sounded modern. You know, kind of the breakdown shit. Not my thing. The kids from like a decade ago was into that type of music. I didn't think nothing of it, but also at the same time, it didn't annoy me like if it was Slipknot or something, you know. But yeah, it was nothing. You know, I could tell they worked hard. The singer was very engaging. He had a cool stage presence. I was like, man, why don't you just keep talking and skip the music? But anyway, hey, they're hard working, more power to them. And I hope they succeed with, you know, the kids from last decade. Hopefully they'll buy your albums. Then Bruce comes out, and man, all right. I haven't been really the kindest person to Bruce in many videos I've done. I don't hate Bruce Dickinson. Shit, I went tonight, didn't I? And I absolutely love that new album. I love the last four albums. Accident of Birth, Chemical Wedding, The Tyranny of Souls, and Mandrake Project. They're all fucking awesome. I love them all. And that's the main reason I went. I went to go see Bruce Springsteen. I almost said Bruce Springsteen. I went to go see Bruce Dickinson play songs from those albums. And I wasn't disappointed, but I was a little surprised that he didn't do the first 2 songs from Mandrake Project that are awesome. But that's a small little thing. But he opened, right out the gate, man. He opened with Accident of Birth. That song, that chug. Welcome back to the dark side. Man, that rocked. Great band. This girl bass player, she was awesome. 2 guitar players. A guy with a keytar. Now, I don't like keytars, but I didn't mind the keytar tonight. And he was doing some solos, you know. It was alright. It didn't annoy me. But drummer was cool. He did a little drum solo. But yeah, They open up with Accident of Birth, bam. And then they go right into Abduction, which probably my favorite song off Tyranny of Souls. Bam, it's a 1-2 punch night, you know? It's like bam, bam. And then he went into Laughing in the Hiding Bush, which is on Balls to Picasso, which he recently released more Balls to Picasso. And that wasn't the only song he played off this album. But it's alright. You know, nothing amazing. Shadow of the Gods, love it. That's the first song they played from Mandrake Project. I love that song, man. You know, so... let me go back to what I was saying about Bruce Dickinson, and I'll get back into because I didn't finish what I was saying. You know, a lot of people feel Bruce Dickinson is the greatest singer and this and that, and I don't feel that way. I really don't. I can think of at least 10 singers, and I'm talking about metal singer, heavy metal, that I prefer over Dickinson. Does that say I think he's got a bad voice? Of course not. I love his voice, but it's not at the level of my top, tier singers. But I can name, 10. If I name some of them, I know a lot of you think that, oh, Bruce Dickinson's the greatest. There's nobody better. And then I would say, well, I think Eric Adams from Manowar is better. Y'all be laughing your ass off. And that's great, whatever. Laugh. I like bringing you joy, even at my expense. I don't care. I like Eric Adams more. I like Rob Halford. I like Ronnie James Dio. There's many. So let's keep going in the Claus Mine. I like Claus Mine more as a singer. Shadow of the Gods, great. Then, bam, to Chemical Wedding with the title track. God, I love that song. And it was so cool because it's an intimate place. Here's the funny thing. It was at the Revolution, which back then, back in the day, it used to be called the Chili Pepper. It's the same venue. But back in '96, I saw Iron Maiden on the X Factor play there. There was way more people there tonight than when Maiden played there. Because when Maiden played there, I remember the top level was kind of empty. Not tonight. That place was packed. A lot of people came. And the crowd, oh my God. The crowd was fucking on. With the hey-heys and the whoas and Bruce, doing it. It was loud. And, and I'm up on the upper level, and there's certain times I'm looking down at the crowd, man, and I see so many people down there know every word to the lyrics. They're all going nuts. It was amazing. It was a real amazing crowd reaction tonight. I haven't seen a crowd reaction like that in years, in many years. I can't even remember the last time I've seen a crowd reaction like that. But it was amazing. Chemical Wedding's amazing. Then he said, okay, we got to do one Iron Maiden song. And everybody goes nuts. And he's like, we were thinking of doing Revelation. And people are going nuts. And he starts singing the song. He sings like 3 lines from the beginning. Then he said, we're not doing that. And they went, bam, right into Flash of the Blade. A song I don't believe Maiden's ever done live before. I know I saw the Power Slave tour and many tours after and never seen them play Flash of the Blade. And it was awesome. The band kicked ass. The guitar player was kicking ass. All right. Then, off the last album, Mandrake Project, another killer song off it, Resurrection, man. I love that song, man. That song is awesome. And it's better, man. As much as I love Mandrake Root, I thought they sounded better live. I don't know, they had more life to it live, And, but yeah, I love Resurrection Man. And then he continues from probably my favorite song off of the Mandrake Project, Rain on the Graves. Probably my favorite. You know, actually, the last song on the album, I can't remember the name of it now. Those two are my favorite. They didn't play the last song. But, you know, the last song is 9 minutes long. So I wouldn't expect them to play that. But, yeah, Rain on the Grave is an awesome tune. My favorite song on there, they played it. Then the guy did the drum solo, and then the band came out and played Frankenstein, the Edgar Winter classic. They did the, you know, the instrumental. Bruce is back there playing little drums. He has these little drum things going on. And it was tight. It was awesome. It kicked ass. And from that, going back to Chemical Wedding with The Alchemist. I love, love, love that song, Alchemist. One of my favorites on that album. Probably my favorite. That or Book of Thea. I forgot. Thei. Thei. Book of Thei. Which was the next song they played. That may be my favorite one. Alright. The next song is my favorite overall Bruce Dickinson song. Road to Hell. That's the best song he's ever done solo-wise from Accident of Birth. Damn. And he ripped it. And it was a set closer. You know, they left the stage, then they came back, and they did 2 songs from Balls to Picasso, which was Tears of a Dragon, yeah. And I saw a girl, like in the pit area, like all the way to the back against the wall, singing, and she was wiping her eyes. She was crying during it. It was beautiful, and Bruce sang it beautifully. Yeah, Bruce sounded awesome tonight. He did sound amazing, you know. And he's up there in age, you know. And he did some wacky dances during the show. I was like, dude, stop paying attention to Janet Gears, all right? He actually was doing some weird shit. It was weird. Anyway, so, yeah, Tears of the Dragon was all. Then they did Gods of War from Balls of Picasso. That's one of my favorites, to tell you the truth. Kind of weird how they leave it to the second to last song. I didn't hate it, but by this time, I'm like tired. I'm like, damn. You know, I haven't stood up. You know, I was up there for like 3 hours something, you know, I was ready to go. So after Gods of War, I was even thinking of leaving. But I'm happy I didn't, because he closed the show with my second favorite Bruce Dickinson solo song, The Tower, off of Chemical Wedding. What a song. What a song. What a show, man. This band delivered. They were amazing. Bruce doing his little, he was even playing bongos at one point. And all the pictures you've seen on this review, I took. Mostly during Gods of War, and I did some Frankenstein and Laughing in the Hiding Bush. I think those are the only 3 songs I pulled out my camera and took a couple shots for this review. And that is the end of my review. I thank you, everybody watching. He's going to Brazil now, so anybody watching from Brazil, and I know I have some cool Brazilian friends that tune in, go check it out if he's coming near you. It's awesome. So thank you, everybody, for watching my review. I do really appreciate all of you and my friends that I met tonight. It was great meeting you all, and thank you all for the support. I mean it, man. So everybody, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Oh, before, yeah, and press the little notification bell. And one thing I didn't show none of my friends, and my 3 new friends that were tonight, I should have told them all. Hey, look down, because here, look, I'm wearing my Black Sabbath shoes. Now, you know, I'm a weird dude. This review's over, but if you just want to hear about Bruce Dickinson, show's done for you, because now I'm going to go into some weird shit about me. I need to buy shoes, right? I'm like, yeah, you know, I need to go buy some New Balance or some shit, because my Reeboks are pretty torn up, right? And tonight I was like, shit, man, I got to wear my Reebok. And then I thought about it. I said, wait a second. In my closet, in all these boxes, I have like 4 Black Sabbath sneakers. I have Slayer, Jaws, Star Wars, Eddie Van Halen sneakers, all brand new in the box. What the fuck are they doing? What? I'm just going to keep them in the boxes? No, man. I'm going to start wearing all those shoes now at shows. So anybody that sees me at shows, look down. This one's the first Sabbath album. Pretty awesome. And that's it. Just wanted to end my video for that. The ending of this video goes out to all my friends out there that love when I ramble about other stuff. That one's for you. So everybody out there, please like the video. Subscribe to the channel, because it's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to the Mandrake Project. And schmack 'em a gob.